The first concept is location. Theme discussion of the concept. In Broccoli, New York, United States, the other resources of discussion about the concept is Old Salem in Winston-Salem in North California. Source source of address. Wikipedia and Tenmans and the Krispy Kreme Corporation are both sources for the address. Comparison of two materials. And Tenmans is a well-known company that has been making cakes, pastry, and other confections for over 124 years and offers a startling range of items. The donut at Krispy Kreme are manufactured in-house, unlike those at rivals who just bake them in. Next. Summary of conclusion. Entenmann's is based in New York. Krispy Kreme originated in North California. Entenmann's donuts are created using both humans and machine labor. And Krispy Kreme donuts are prepared from scratch. Next. The second concept is efficiency. Theme of discussion. The video is incredible, instructive, since it displayed the component they utilize as well as how they made the product from scratch. They go so far as to break down the overall amount of donut created over the course of the year. Beginning with the combining of materials, machines are utilized more frequently than people in their manufacture. Other sources. Their donuts are manufactured by physically measuring components and applying frosting or other flavors to the goods, or by employing human strength to fix each combination, icing, or taste. Source of address is YouTube. Comparison of two materials. Manufacturing the goods of the first firm is more efficient than manufacturing the products of the second because they utilize more equipment and always have the proper mix of items. But the only drawback is that when apparatus fails, it might influence its complete production. Next. Summary of conclusion. The process of their manufacturing from baking to packing is handled by separate machine or apparatus. I believe the product production efficiency of the two firms, Entenmann's Donut and Krispy Kreme, is equal, fast, and consistent. Next. The next concept is tree equipment layout. Theme of discussion. Their baking facility has grown to over 144,000 square feet. They employed enormous equipment, including a depositor, a giant blender, and that fit on their ingredient to combine and make additional goods. Chocolate and rubber has a pool the size of an Olympic pool to make their task simpler. Other sources. According to the video, the company productivity is confined to them and adjusters. Therefore, it's very high. Their gear and apparatus are presently the proper things for them and surrounding retailers. Source of address is YouTube. Comparison of two materials. Their baking factory distributed all over the world. The prior company's equipment and apparatus are greater. The second company's service are limited to individual in immediate vicinity, and their store is closed. Next. Summary of conclusion. Entenmann's Donut is a global corporation with a longer history than Krispy Kreme donuts. We can see that the apparatus or baking plant of Entenmann's Donut is larger than Krispy Kreme donuts. Larger gear or equipment may help a company boost production and improve product uniformity. Next, Jonah.
Next, process layout. Films discussion about the concept. To manufacture the product, they mix flour and water together first, then pour the donut batter onto the pinnacle. combine all of the ingredients in a big blender, and they use equipment to make their donuts look more presentable and evenly cooked. And last, when the temperature is already normal, of course, the donut is ready for frosting. Other sources of discussion about the concept. Their process is divided into two parts, manpower and machines, which is manpower is used to measure materials, put frosting, and seal and pack the donuts. Next, comparison of the two materials. The first company's process is easier than the second company because the first company has more machines to produce their goods, and all their employees do is operate and position the donuts in boxes, and machines also seal and wrap them, which is easy than the second company, but in my opinion, a breakdown in the equipment, on the other hand, can be dangerous. Next slides. Summary. When it comes to processes, both businesses rely on big machinery and human labor to get the job done. As I previously stated, having a diverse set of machines can help a company's operation run more efficiently and increase productivity. Next, supervision. Films discussions about concept. William Entenmann's in Entenmann's Donut Company. William was the first baker to transport hot, freshly baked goods to buyers' houses. In 1959, his family created the first see-through window cake box. Next, other sources of the discussion about the concept. Vernon Rudolph in Krispy Kreme Donuts Company, which was invented in 1937. And in 1933, Vernon purchased a secret donut recipe from a French chef. Next, comparison of the two materials. In Brooklyn, New York, William opened his own bakery in the horse-drawn wagon. He delivered freshly baked goods door to door, while owner Rudolph removed a hole in the wall of his building to sell hot donuts directly to
For the
customers.
first recommendation,
Yes.
additional donut variations or types such as vegetarian donuts should be introduced.
Next,
Sorry.
the Entenmann's founder named William Entenmann is a hardworking baker, and he made his own recipe while Vernon Rudolph bought the recipe from others. And next, Casey will explain further.
A perceived presented problem and solution about the Entenmann's company. Encountered problem. Oil migration into donut coating is another prevalent flaw. Chocolate and sugar coatings are popular choices. Chocolate can be sticky and tacky as a result of frying oil migration, causing it to slide off the donut and spread on the packaging plastic windows. Because palm oil is inherently semi-solid, it produces a great donut frying fat. It also incredible adaptable with the ability to be customized to fulfill the wide range of requirements of the donut frying sector. Oil migration concerns are not present in donuts cooked in palm oil. In addition, the oil can provide a heat-resistant donut in hot areas and a decreased waxy taste in cooler climate. Palm oil-based donut shortenings with lower saturated fat levels are also available. Although a combination of liquid vegetable oil high melting point components will fry the donut adequately, freezing or refrigeration of the donut during the storage is recommended to oil to limit oil migration due to the high liquid oil content, regardless of what a fat person actually food intake might look like. Your relationship with the donut may be different, but anti-fat reduce deprive everyone of the pleasure of eating. If you consider donut to be dangerous, you're feeding into a wider pattern of viewing a dinner plate as battleground to be won every day, rather than a source of the enjoyment that is as much a part of food as its caloric content. Miss Almalhaya, please explain further.